Good morning, everybody. Hi. Yeah, hi, Bonnie. No problem. I know how difficult it can be to jump on people's tours when they're live. Good morning, Trish, and good morning, Sarah. And I see that we've got about seven have jumped on. Give me a wave, say hi, let me know who's here. And for anyone who's catching up with this later, welcome as to you as well. All right, so it's about a minute from starting. Hi, Mary Lou. Great to see you. And as usual, it's pre-sunrise. It's dark for me, but that'll change. So here's what we're looking. Hi, Tariq. Here's what we're looking at this morning. It hasn't the sky hasn't started to lighten yet. There's a slight glimpse of the moon behind a little bit of misty cloud up there, and there's our view looking out over Penang. All right, so today we are going to the third cave that we visited, the third cave temple that we visited in Ipoh, and it's called Kek Look Tong or Kek Look Tong. I often get those mixed around. Temple in Ipoh. It's another beautiful Chinese temple, and this one's extremely different in terms of the highlight in the interior of this one is all about the highlighting the limestone formations, and it really is beautiful. Um, I think that's Bev. Hi, Bev, and who else joined? I saw somebody. Oh, Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. How you going? Is that WTF Wednesdays? I'm not sure who that is. I think it might be Bev, but I'm not absolutely certain. All right, so why don't we get started? Let's have a look at the Kek Look Tong temple, and it really is beautiful. Let's go. Just need to put that up here. Bear with me. Why haven't I got that started?
This is the third of the cave temples that we're visiting in Ipoh, and looking like the most impressive. Certainly has the best reputation, as in it's the most popular, and it has a lot more visitors than we've experienced at the other
That's who it
caves.
was. Hi, Annette. How you going?
So let's let's go investigate. So the first thing we see is the two lions at the entrance, the guardian lions. The one on the left, of course, is the female, and you can tell that because under her paw is her cub. So the lion cub is under her paw, and then on the right is the male lion, and he holds under his paw the money bag. He's guarding the wealth. In the center is this garden is the spirituality symbol, often confused with the Nazi symbol. In fact, it's in reverse. All right. Over on the right-hand side, we have the goddess. I believe her name is Gualin or Gualin, but I'm happy to be corrected on the actual name of the goddess. Let's go and have a closer look at the goddess of mercy. And she stands at the foot of this rainforested rocky cliff. So if we look up above where she's located, you can see right up high there the top
Hi,
of the
Sarah.
limestone. It's almost like a bridge between the two peaks, and there's a natural arch cave up the top there. There's lots of birds. So there must be lots of birds' nests and hollows around. Something just jumped in here. Oh my goodness, that's a big fish. There's some huge koi carp down there. Oh, there's a big one. And they're in the pond for the Goddess of Mercy. All right, let's go inside. Now it does tell you here to be careful, do not feed or photograph. I wonder why you wouldn't photograph them. It's interesting. Okay, let's go inside this incredible cave. Look at the entrance of it. It's called the Kek Look Tong. And don't feed the fish either. Well, you can feed them with the fish food that they sell. They sell fish food here. Okay, there's lots of bird activity. I wonder if there's bats in here. Wouldn't surprise me. Looking down again at the... That is one huge fish. Look at that. That's a big one. Beautiful countryside. And we're saving ourselves walking up the stairs with this ramp. I just narrowly missed being blessed by a bird. Okay. So there's the ubiquitous incense burning urn at the entrance. And our grab driver on the way here was explaining just how busy this place was last week. Here we have a statue of Confucius, so my guess is that this is not just a Buddhist temple, it's also dedicated to Confucianism as well, going by this statue here. Okay. So down here we have a grotto dedicated to this Buddha, and he has with him an oxen. I'm going to avoid stairs wherever possible, just because, so we're lucky that we can see this from up above. But you can also see the limestone formations on either side. And then above us, the cavernous entrance to this cave. Again, we have the welcome lions, the custodial lions, the female and the male, guarding the entrance to this grotto with the Buddha down there. I don't know, is it just me? I see a lot of similarity to Indian gods and goddesses in many of the depictions of the Buddhas in these temples. There's one up there. None of this is in English, so I can't give you any information about it. But I've got another set of stairs to go up, so I'll avoid this one for the time being. We may go up later. There's an office in there. You can buy a lotus candle for 10 ringgit, which is about $3. Joss sticks, 3 ringgit, which is about $1. And we're about to go up higher into the cave, but before we do, let's have a look. I think these would be Confucian depictions. They have names, so this one is Tong Tien Gzao Chu. Excuse my appalling pronunciations. Yuan Zai Tian Zuen and Tai Shan Lao Zuen Lao Zi. Here we go. Terrible pronunciation. All right, so let's go up these steps. Just have a look around while we're halfway up. Back towards the mouth of the cave. You can hear those birds. There's another Buddha down there that we'll see on the way back out. Alright. So up above us, it's just completely surrounded by these amazing limestone formations. Absolutely beautiful. It's a shame about that light. Let's see if I can get this one in frame without that light spoiling the picture. But look at the backdrop. My goodness, look at that. Just natural beauty as the backdrop to these incredible statues here. But I'm more impressed by the backdrop. It's absolutely gorgeous. How far up can you go?
Just a bit.
That's okay. This is gorgeous. Up there? Oh yeah, we're going to go up there. Look at this. Wow. Wow. This is something else, isn't it? Look at this. Even though I'm very familiar with limestone caves, having lived so close to Chenollan Caves and taking my overseas visitors there frequently, I still am awed. And when you consider how long it takes for something like this to form, look at these rock pools here. Look. And it's all terraced. So if water is flowing down here, it would be like a lovely cascade. But the centerpiece is this incredible formation here. And obviously there are tunnels that just go on and on into the mountain. So beautiful. That light's on a motion sensor. Came on just as I came to this point. Just gotta watch where I'm walking. And you can see the glistening. Look up here, look up here. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm going to go over and climb up the steps on the opposite side. I just want to have a look straight up here. Gosh. It's very slippery. The floor is quite wet. hear my feet sloshing. But look at this, totally worth it. Incredible. All right. I might give that one a miss over there. Here comes Richard walking along down below. And we'll head outside and see what's through the other end of the cave. So I just need to get back down these wet steps. Without doing a repeat performance of what I did a couple of weeks ago. Keep firm hold of the handrail. Okay, here we are at the bottom of the stairs, and we're going to go out through to the other side of the cave. And let's see what's down here. There's even seats here, so you can actually just sit and enjoy the view. Are you zenning? Are you meditating?
Yes.
The sign out the front said don't feed or photograph, which I thought was odd. Like, what have they got against being photographed? The buckets are all here to catch the water from the constantly dripping limestone. There's another monkey over there on the rail over there as well. All right, have you been down there? I'm going down there. That seat's wet. I want to hang on to this handrail, mate. Can I, please? And look what we have down here. So the cave is situated not quite at the foot of this karst formation. Colours. What beautiful terrain. And although there's a big tourist bus and a lot of cars out in the car park, it doesn't feel like a lot of people here. So I can hear cicadas, I can hear some kind of bird that I don't know the call of. But down here at the bottom of this path, there's a trail of probably monks, followers, disciples. I know the term that was used in one of the temples I visited in Malacca was the Lohan. So perhaps that's what it is. We have a monkey in a tree over here. Let's have a look at him. So what's he after there? Is it a fruit? Or a flower bud? He's definitely pulling down the tips of the branches to get what's right at the very end. Right, he's had enough. So there's the entrance to the cave there, and it's at the foot of this. Looks like it's almost in the where the two peaks meet. All right, so here we have the deer sitting Pindola. It says Pindola was formerly a powerful government official in Indian Kingdom. However, he suddenly decided to become a Buddhist monk. One day he appeared in front of the palace riding a deer. And this is Happy. Happy is Kanika Davatsa. I won't do every single one of these. It would take a long time. But this one is Kanika the Bharadvaja raised arms bowl. This one is raised pagoda. This one is meditating. This one says overseas. Legend has it that Bodhidharma was responsible for spreading Buddhism to the East Indies. From India, he sailed across the ocean to land on the island of Java, hence the name overseas. Elephant riding. Laughing lion. He was a lion hunter before he was converted to Buddhism. Open heart. Gobaka was the prince of a minor kingdom in India. He assured his jealous brother that he wanted to refuse the kingdom and he only had Buddha in his heart. Raised hand. I think these are very similar to the ones that we saw in the temple in Harmony Street in Malacca. According to legend, when he became a monk, he liked to meditate in the half-lotus style. Thinking. Scratched ear. Nagasena was famous all over India for his preachings on the hear no evil maxim. Thus he is often portrayed as scratching his ear. Calico bag. According to legend, Angida was an Indian snake catcher whose aim was to prevent the snakes from biting passers-by. Plantain. According to legend, he was born during a heavy downpour and the plantain trees in his back garden were rustling noisily. Yes, I remember seeing that guy in the other temple. So these are the Lohan. Long eyebrow. Doorman. Taming dragon. Yes, I remember this fellow as well. In ancient India, the dragon king of the underseas flooded a small kingdom and put the sutras in his palace. Nantimitolo subdued the dragon king and restored the sutras back to earth. Hence he is called the taming dragon Arahant. And taming tiger. Legend has it that outside the temple where Pindola lives, there is often a tiger who is hungry and howling. So Pindolas share his meals with the tiger. The tiger is surrendered afterwards. Therefore, he is called the taming tiger Arahant. There we go. And the other side of the path is lined with pruned bougainvillea. Something moving in this lake. There's definitely something down there. Is that a fish or a turtle? It's dark shapes. What are they? Are they fish? Yes, they're fish. There we go. There's two of them there. But I'm looking at the colour of the reflection from the rock face in the water. Just beautiful. Oh, have you done a circuit? Oh, how did you get behind me? I thought you were in front of me. Okay. Okay, and this says, during his visit to Kek Look Tong on the 17th of February 2018, the ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Malaysia, Mr. Bai Tian, had planted this tree as a commemoration. It looks like, and there's another dedication. And this is another tree that's been planted. Oh, look at these gorgeous little girls. What are you doing? The Macarena? Looks like the Macarena to me. Is that the Macarena? Cute. Alright, so this looks like Richard's going to give it a try. Here we go. This is a foot massage. It looks brutal. Do you recommend it?
To find the flat stones.
It doesn't look like there's very many flat stones. They look pretty brutal. It's a long path too, look at it. Look how long it is.
No, it's not that long, really.
It's not that long? Oh, you're a cheat. Cheat, cheat, cheat.
Ow!
Okay, I think Richard's just told me exactly what I should not do with this path. And that is to attempt it at all. Flat stones. So here he comes. Here he comes walking on this tortuous path. He's not going to get me on there.
Yeah. Ow! Going across this. Oh!
Alright, so we're going to go now and see what else there is on this site. I'm pretty sure I saw boat hire. So I want to see what all that's about. Not that we'll necessarily do it, but it's kind of an indication that it's a lovely lake down here somewhere. So there's a couple of small ponds with fish, and Richard said he saw a turtle. We can hire these, what are they? Three-wheeler bike things? Oh. Let's have a look over here. I think I see a little boat. River Fund Management. Price list. Two-person boat is 12 ringgit for 30 minutes. It's not that much. $4. I don't know, do you want to do it?
It's pushing with the feet, but you can.
These funny looking ducks that have all got damaged beaks.
Oh,
I'm not that fussed about doing this. Yeah, we don't need to do this. We'll walk. But this is the little pond that the boats go along. I'm going to climb up here, climb up this bank here. Might be easier up there. You've got to watch out for uneven rocks. Here we go. It does look very pleasant, doesn't it? But it's already so hot. I don't, I'm not feeling it, not feeling it. We can just walk along the edge of the water here instead. still seeing quite a lot of this limestone formation. Gosh, you could almost do forest bathing here, couldn't you? So the water that we hear, that's an outflow that's feeding from here into the lake. There's a little canal that feeds into the lake over there. So this is basically the outflow. Oh, sad ducks. Look at these sad ducks. And now look at the reflections. Look at this. We visited Mirror Lake the other day, and in a way I think this is possibly even better. Beautiful, so serene. Wow, look at the reflections here. Just the colour of the rocks and the way that they're reflected. Looks like a painting. It's beautiful. Go just a little further and then we'll turn back. This path looks like it goes for quite a way. But I'm intrigued by this dark corner up ahead. I also need to be careful of the path, which is very mossy and very slippery. So there's a point up here where the boats are not permitted beyond. It's blocked off by a chain. But I'm just looking at the rocks just beyond. So pretty. You can see the reflections of the hillside just through there. And I think we'll turn around just here. Pity about the chain. That's really pretty through there. There we go. All right, what do we got down here? Geese, ducks and geese. Oh, careful. Yep, that's what I meant. This path is really slippery. We're just looking for a point to get down off the bank, down onto the main path. Okay, we think this circuits. Does this path circuit? I think it might. Yeah? So we'll go this way. Not sure what's happening in here. A market garden, perhaps? And there's the high voltage transformer lines immediately above us. Is that a ladybird? It's on my arm there.
I don't know, but I'll kill it.
No, don't kill it. Looks like a ladybird. It's not in focus. It's out of focus, but
It looks nice.
let him climb on your
Until it
finger.
takes your arm off.
Let him climb on your finger. Doesn't want to. Okay. Stop. Don't move. Don't move. There. There he is. Okay. Not sure what it is, but it looks a bit like a ladybird. Here's your beautiful reflection in a puddle shot. Oh, here comes one of these bikes. With another thing we could have hired. And we've got geese. Hello. Hello to you too. Hello. Hello. Was that a challenge? And there's incense burning here, which smells lovely. Oh, this one's coming after me. This one's trying to chase me off. All right, we get the message. Just don't turn your back on them, huh? Looks like an exercise yard over there. And we think that when we went to the Mirror Lake the other day, it was over in that direction. swear I smell rice cooking. Okay, back to where the boat hire is. It's starting to get quite humid, so we're keen for a cool drink somewhere. We need to go and find somewhere to have a nice cool drink. So in this little corner we've got the boat hire over here, we've got the bicycle hire here. There's a little, would you call it a meditation path? Little rock path that goes up here. It's definitely a rock garden. And there we can see most of the site. They have life jackets are provided for those people going in the boat. That was the other reason we didn't want to go. A bit hot. A bit hot to be wearing a life jacket. I don't know why it says no turtles and no fish, because I'm pretty sure there are turtles and fish. So I'm not sure what that means. See if we can find a turtle. I can see a monkey. She's off. there's a turtle right in the middle. Yep, there, right there. Right there. I'm pretty sure that's a turtle. And it's just gone under. Big fish there. Yep, there's a fish coming towards me. But I don't see another turtle. No. I keep hearing plops in the water. It's probably just the fish. All right, let's make our way back up these stairs. Back past the disciples, the followers. And back through the main cave. And here we have the guardian lions again. All right, one last look before we leave at the stunning stalactites and stalagmites. And the last Buddha that we didn't see on the way in is this one here. Now I'm not sure if this is a Buddha or if this is again the Goddess of Mercy. And these are the candles that you can purchase for 10 ringgits, $3. You can buy this lotus candle. There we go. I know nothing about this fellow at all. That gives you everything. That tells you everything I know about him. 1047 to 1101. There's a whole bank of vending machines here. And that's it. That's the cave temple. And this appears to be some kind of a wishing well, I guess. Money's being thrown in there. I don't know, perhaps the aim is to try and get the money as high up on top of the peak as possible. Alrighty. So that was the amazing Kek Look Tong cave. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'd rather go down the ramp, but here we go. Here's the... I'll go down this way. We'll get that sign from the bottom. It's easier than negotiating these stairs. And the main reason why we didn't go to Batu Caves in Kuala Lumpur, 270 or something stairs to get to the top, to Batu Caves. Although I believe there is another cave down at ground level that I plan to investigate. And I'm going to try for a selfie in front of the Goddess of Mercy. Let's see how I go. Here we go, here she is, the beautiful Goddess of Mercy at the Kek Look Tong cave temple. Got there in the end. Now I want to know what these guys are doing. Looks like just a bunch of friends having a party, playing some board game. This is cool. I like it. Look at this. They're all having fun. They're all enjoying themselves. Delightful. It's fabulous. Okay, here's me with my old mate.
All right. So, how was that, guys? That was my favorite. That was my absolute favorite of the three cave temples that we visited. I thought it was absolutely stunning. So beautiful. A little bit, sorry, excuse me, a little bit theme parky in parts, but they are, I guess, entitled to try and raise money to maintain the temple and possibly pay. I don't know if they pay wages to some of the people who are there to help look after the place. But I just think it was an absolutely beautiful site and delightful that it's free to enter. But of course, as I mentioned to Tina, it is a temple, and much like entering a church, you're not required to pay to enter. So, oh, hi, Dawn. Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining me. So what have I got coming up? The next tour I've got actually posted or scheduled is the one with our river otters that I have been so excitedly going on about for days now. That was the last tour that I did in Ipoh, where we did the river walk. We went to the Japanese gardens, made our way across through a park to the river, went along the river walk, and then the otters, and that was just an absolute thrill and a delight to see the wildlife, otters out in the wild. It was amazing. I absolutely adored it. So I'm so excited to bring that to you on Friday my time, which will be Thursday your time. So as always, let me show you what the sky looks like now because the sun has risen and we're in for a cloudy day today by the looks of it. So here we are. That's how the day is looking for us today. We don't have a lot planned for today. We might even go to the pub tonight. How's that? We might just walk up the road a little way and actually go to the pub. So I have in planning in my video editor the absolutely gorgeous illuminated Chinese temple that was lit up for Chinese New Year. When we first arrived in Penang, we went and visited that because there was only a day or two left of the illuminations, and it's huge. And I've got so much footage video that I have to wade through still to get that up and running. And I'm aiming hopefully for this time next week. I don't think I'll make it for Sunday. So it's probably going to be this time next week. And I'm tossing up whether to do a live. I'm still a little bit gun shy about all the technology issues that I've had encountered going live. But I might give that a go on Sunday. I might actually walk around the corner and to the Hindu temple and the Chinese temple and bring that to you live. I need to get back to doing live. The temples obviously don't work because you're never going to get a signal inside a temple. But I'm going to have a go at going live. So there, let's see how that goes. I'll probably schedule that. I might schedule that today for Sunday. All right, everyone. Thank you so much again for coming along on this. What I am happy to be proud of as an absolutely delightful tour. I think it was gorgeous. And as always, if you managed to get some great postcards, please share them and get the word out. We need to build up our numbers. We need to build up the numbers for the whole community, especially those who are posting their events on our new calendar. So this is for everybody. We need to get more viewers, more voyagers on board, watching everybody's tours. So it's up to everyone to try and spread the word and get more people into the community if we can. Okay, and for everyone who very generously supports me every single time, I am very grateful for you. it keeps me going and gives me that encouragement to keep on bringing you this fantastic footage from everywhere that we intend to be traveling to. You told Sayuri. Sayuri's actually joined. She just hasn't onboarded yet. So we need to give her a little bit of a nudge and get her up and running. So yeah, thanks Neil. Excellent. All right. Thanks everyone, and see you on the next tour. Bye for now. See you.